And I wake up in the morning, and then I hear the Lord says, take me to go see Avengers Infinity War. And I was down for that. I said, okay, we'll go see Avengers Infinity War, get my spot. And I sit down, and, the opening credits start, and I'm about having a good time. And this guy comes in, and he had on white socks, sandals, jeans, a Spider-Man t-shirt tucked in, whatever, and a pop. He comes in and sits next to me, which is a no-no because I want my space. He sits next to me, and I have my bag of popcorn, and says hi, very friendly. And we end up talking, for a little bit. I'm a little annoyed at him, and he just reaches to my bag and pulls some popcorn out.
No way.
Yes. Oh my God. Pull the popcorn, and I'm like, this dude is so rude. So I put it on my other knee, and I'm like, do not take my popcorn, because I put a lot of butter in it, and it's like mine, stomach ache afterwards. That's my goal, of so full of popcorn, fake butter. And he's allowed, and then he's like, I love this movie, and he would say, I love this part, which I know Keith gets annoyed at me when I say that, so I understand his annoyance of me when I'm like, this is the best part, because he was doing that, and I'm like, shh. And we finished the movie, and so then he stands up, and he's in front of me, and he said, I love this movie. This is an amazing movie. He said, and I wish the Christians believed in who they are, like some of these superheroes, like Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. I just wish they would believe who they are. They would believe in the power that's inside them. And I'm getting all fired up. And I said, yes, absolutely. I said, that's why I love superheroes, because it makes me think of like us, having the power and being the strongest and, doing great things for the Lord and everything. And he said, absolutely, absolutely. And I'm like, my name is Micah. And I shake my hand, put my hand out. My name is Micah. And he grabs it. He says, my name is Jesus. Vanished completely. Disappeared. Cup went boom,
Dude, what?
on the floor. Boom. And I'm like, and I freaked. And so I'm pulling out my phone, and I'm trying to like text my family, and I'm saying, I can't, because you're just so like, I get in the car, and I'm crying, and I'm like, I cannot believe this. And I'm saying, Lord, I'm so sorry. I was so rude to you. I didn't share my popcorn. You were, and then I said, how did you get in the building? Like, I was trying to figure that out. How did you get in the building? And then he started to bring back to my mind when I was in line, and he was behind me, and people talked to him, and they didn't even know it was him. And he said to me, Micah, I do this all the time.
Oh boy.
I do this all the time. He says, I'm not locked in heaven. I'm always on the earth. Oh. He said, people interact with me all the time. They don't even know it.